Slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX. The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW, an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history. The WWE Championship, one of the most hot. There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Hitman never saw that coming.
Some intimidation tactics from Shawn Michaels.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to it. Looking to end this. A schoolboy! Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected, the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach, versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We could go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like the kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit. Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Defiant counter from HBK. And now gets tossed into the ring. Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match.
And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one.
And Michaels now looking to put Bret Hart away. Step through, could be sharpshooter time.
This would be humiliating.
Sharpshooter's in.
Wait, what the?
Wait a minute.
Here's your
the red call for the belt. Was Bret tapping out?
I think Shawn Michaels is the WWE champion.
I think Bret tapped out.
Well, Shawn has the gold. He must have tapped out.
What is going on? This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away.
Looks like he's coming back in. He's looking to take things to the outside now. And Michaels, of course,
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating.
and he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach, versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We can go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more.
The referee becoming collateral damage.
Dear Lord, just a nasty assault.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Launched right out of the ring. And this one could be moving to ringside. Michaels turns that around. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Bang! Crucial.
Finds the Roma. This is why ring awareness is your friend. The pin attempt undone by proximity to the ropes.
Clothesline. Figure four. Leg lock. After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? He's the final air, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold. Ducked underneath into a German suplex. Bam! Perfect kick. And something Brett has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series.
Drawn out of ringside and back to the mat. Side Russian leg sweep. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
The momentum is squarely on Hitman's side now.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution. Ooh!
Hart has flight in mind. And Bret on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
and now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
What a crossbody.
HBK in real danger here.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Testing the limits of that leg here. Michaels doing what he can to keep his pace in this matchup. Step through. Here it comes. Bret Hart. Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter applied.
Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, Then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan. Basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be...
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure.
Lift off! Taking a flight to nowhere.
Well, if you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough. Strong counter from Punk.
Now a takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Still fighting the good fight here. Thumped with a big blow.
Driven down with a Northern Lights suplex.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Come on, this has gotten way too far. Just stop this already.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Boom.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Boom. Great wherewithal to dodge there. CM Punk now powers up his opponent. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
DDT!
CM Punk looking to shove. Double underhook, struggles with the lift.
And a clothesline counter.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
Hooked up. Oh, shit. Jack's shoulders are down. This one's for the win.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Hammerlock position into a straight clothesline. Lands the elbow. To the arm.
This stage is no place for a battle. Cords, pyrotechnics, all kinds of danger. And he's able to avoid that offense. Punk now locks in that double under.
Trying to put them away, able to counter.
But countered now into a clothesline.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Oh, atomic drop. Oh, my. Whoa up here. And the ref can't even start the count.
An adrenaline-fueled, defiant kick-out if ever there was one.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Oh, look!
You gotta be kidding me! Like a heat-seeking missile hit the target right on the mark.
Uh-oh, mandible claw! Mandible claw!
Cactus Jack just executed a picture-perfect play from his violent playbook. And now Punk's days just might be numbered.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Punk looking to impose his will.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out
into a clothesline.
Violent artistry, courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what.
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. Jack might have this wrapped up.
Oh, man. Just a non-stop, all-out assault hitting.
Lethal combination.
Cactus Jack's capturing the momentum now.
Yeah, the viciousness of Cactus Jack on full display with this relentless assault on Punk right now.
Just pounding away. Ooh, like a boxer with a speed bag. Oh, flurry of strikes.
Getting raided with a succession of strikes.
A truly rough blow to the head, which appears to be the main target here.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. Ooh, what a damaging blow. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
This is Cactus Jack's violent MO. Just continuing to wear. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
Makes the cover.
Cactus Jack once again thriving in the land of extreme.
Here is your winner, Cactus Jack!
Oh, man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is.
When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround.
CM Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him. When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime,
this is turning into a brawl.
ooh!
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. No end in sight to this exchange.
Boom! What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
This is a moment you don't often see from CM Punk. The fight is leaving his body as Austin continues his assault.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit. Stone Cold with his trademark offense.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
Punk avoids the attack.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Kick, whap, stop!
Austin got all of it.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the other's contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors. Austin going big!
Stunner from Stone Cold!
Will that close Punk out?
Momentum is
reputation.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Kick, wow!
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stunner!
Kick, wow! Stunner! And another! Looking to end this one. Kick, wow!
Stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner!
And nobody recovers when Austin hits that.
Somehow he kicked out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And you've got to wonder if desperation starts to kick in for Stone Cold or if he stays the course. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked. He gives in and taps out.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash. Frog splash.
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a
Takeoff! Crash landing.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there. Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
caught full force with the uppercut. And that failed to hit the mark.
Russian leg sweep.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match. From the top, diving double axe handle. This is a man possessed. Going again.
From above.
Sky high, double axe handle.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Two men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie is looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here. But I can guarantee that Punk can plan for that.
Check out the springboard. Clothesline.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed. Cole, these two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino heat. So you better believe Punk is CM Punk from the top rope. Elbow drop connect.
Punk put everything he had behind that one, and Eddie's in a bad, bad way now.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Ow.
Ooh. Ooh. And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now. No, 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 no. Oh, my goodness. Boom.
Escape just in time.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Kick to the body as the arm trapped. Tremendous athleticism into a beautiful arm drag.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well. Hit on CM Punk. Punk powers out, still going strong.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent. Each superstar...
Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special. Yes, that's exactly what they were thinking, and it is his.
This is a bad spot.
He trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape.
Shining wizard will rearrange your face.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight.
This is it. He could put him away right here. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
Wow. Set up in the corner. What is coming next? Short arm clothesline connects.
High rent district for CM Punk. Look at the height. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Counter. Right when it was needed. Eddie with a reversal. He's climbing to the top.
Oh. Two men giving everything they have. Their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
Look at the height. Frog splash. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Ouch. And he finds a way to elude that attack. Sweep kick finds its mark.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
Eddie got out of the way.
Oh, he had that scouted. Opportunity now for Punk to capture.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This has to mean so...
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried her. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. The championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight? Wants to finish this.
Flying. Wow, cross body.
Russian leg sweep.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper suit.
Face first. Set, and the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
Triple H dodges out in time. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H. Calf kick on the money. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here. Oh, the elbow connects. Double axe handle.
Evades the attack.
He
one could be over. Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out?
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Bang on the money. Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots.
Sounds like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Oof! Barely anything left, but still slugging away. A laser-sharp chop there.
The kick connects. Big kick. Punishing power slam.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
From the top rope, CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
Bueno, afuera pues soy muy determinante. Muy grueso.
And into the corner he goes.
CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk! The plunge! Glazed eyes on Triple H now.
Immediate cover after the impact. 2 count. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner,
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night. A full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The Apex Predator, the WWE. The winner of the 24th. This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down. Ending the 3 count.
Triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight title between Randy Orton, Batista, and the man who fought his way into this match earlier tonight, CM Punk. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain.
Placing him in the corner.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
Randy Orton gets him back.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled 1 match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible.
Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in 1 night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
Just ejected from the ring. Back suplex.
Very nice.
Good reflexes from him there.
Hammerlock now. Back into the ring here.
Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
Exiting the ring. Taking the action outside.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As their good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it would look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be without the face of WWE.
L'unica che sono rotta sono quelle che ti dico. La che ti dico la sono sei perché la sicuramente per qua come che puoi dire.
Ma che è un poco aperta, però va.
Quiere cambiare un gran cosa original. Y plantillo original y tenés que pasar de la plantilla de la otra. Se lo chequea.
Chequea, pero yo las otras las voy a usar igual, las que estoy usando. Las mías.
Ahora sí, la mía para que
chaining some offense together.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
Able to parry that one.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford
La
will be
mía.
panic.
But Street would go crazy tonight. And he heads back into the ring. He's making his way to ringside now.
Ripcord.
Lariat. Straight into the pin. He breaks up the pin attempt. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Oh, an absolutely disrespectful act of aggression.
Again, Randy is heading to the apron. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Oh, holy, meet the barricade. He connects with a counter. Lift it up. What's next? Lights out. Face first.
Holy, that will fracture a neck.
Into the ring again now. Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker.
Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still have the animal in him?
Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
That is exactly how a champion stays a champion. How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question being asked in this match. Consider that kick out an emphatic answer.
Orton a bit dismayed, but we know the Viper's adept at running. Down, running the schoolboy, shoulders are down. What a kick out by Batista.
But after shrugging off the pin, rocking and
Breaking the submission attempt there.
¿Por qué?
reorientating them in the corner here. Boom! There's the skull absorbing further impact. Stomping down with all their weight.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Thunderous power slam.
Big time high with that kick.
Letting him get to a standing base. Moments away from having him exactly where he wants. Caught with a lariat. Shoulders down. Might be it for Batista.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
¿En serio?
Orton defeats both Punk and Batista.